Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I didn't know if I was going to have time to film this today. Sorry, I got a bit of a chesty cough there coming on, but yeah, I didn't know if I was going to have time to film this today, but you know what, I want to make time. Like, I'm making time for my YouTube family. This video is just going to be a quick kind of just a chit chat kind of about working with your favorite brands. Obviously ONER Active was and is my favorite gym brand, and I was lucky enough to get to work with them from 2021, which was obviously very early on as they only launched in 2020, and it was actually the first intake of affiliates they ever took on, which was when I got asked to work with them. So that's so special to me because I've been working with them since they first ever started working with anyone. And that obviously means so much and is a big reason as well, as to why I stuck with them and, you know, stayed kind of pretty exclusive to them before I was really exclusive. And that definitely, I think, helped me become more noticed and get a better community and therefore become an athlete or exclusive with them. And I also work obviously with ESN as well, which is the only supplement brand that I actually really like. Like, I used to work with My Protein as an affiliate years ago, which at the time was so exciting. There wasn't really many other big supplement companies back then when I first started on Instagram. They were one of the biggest, obviously that was a big deal, but I didn't love their products, so I never went exclusive with them, and eventually I just naturally stopped really using their stuff, so I stopped really promoting them, and then I kind of took them out my bio, and yeah, it just kind of ended like that. There was no bad blood or anything, but I just it wasn't authentic to me, so I just kind of let it end naturally. And then ESN reached out and offered to send me stuff to try, as they just started working with people in the UK, because obviously they're a German company. So I was like, oh, I'll give it a go. I didn't really have high hopes. I always found that, for example, ISO protein always tasted really dusty and horrible, aftertaste to me, so I was never very keen on it. Motorbike. I don't like milk, so I never drink milky protein shakes, so for me I was just a bit I doubt it's going to change my opinion on it, but I'll give it a go. And I actually ended up loving it, and I still love it now, and I use it every day, multiple products, and I just, yeah. But anyway, let's get into how this all happened. I've definitely spoke about this before, not really in depth as such, but I did do a video on how I started social media and how it changed my life and stuff. But with ONER Active, let's start there, as I think that's probably the one that everyone's most interested in. I know so many girls want to work with ONER. It's just such an amazing company and such amazing products. I think that just speaks volumes in how many people love their stuff. But with ONER, I got an email, so I was just minding my own business. Obviously, when you have an Instagram, I highly recommend putting your contact details on the Instagram. There is a button that says email, so you can just put your email there. So yeah, I got emailed by ONER. They reached out to me. I didn't reach out to them. I do think that is the best way to do it. I don't think, imagine how many girls are probably DMing them saying, I want to work with you. I do think the best thing to do is just to let it happen authentically and let them notice you naturally. As I feel ONER are watching all the time, different content creators, different girls that tag them and stuff. And I feel they know who their kind of eyes are on at each point. So I feel let them come to you, if it's meant to be, it will be, type of thing. And instead of worrying about, when are they going to notice me or how are they going to notice me, just worry about your content. That is something we're definitely going to speak about here. Content is everything and community is everything as well. I think when I became an affiliate, I think I had about 20k on Instagram. Obviously, it varies for everyone. There are affiliates with 100k followers on Instagram. There's affiliates with 5k, 3k. It's definitely not a, oh, they can't be an affiliate because they don't have X amount of followers type of thing. Obviously, following, engagement, comments, stuff like that does get noticed, and they do look at that. Also, don't think so much about followers, but think more about females, because some people have 500k followers, but 80% of them are males. ONER don't even sell men's clothes, so you want to worry about your female audience, and that comes from posting more like female targeted stuff, like for example, like less, I don't know, like I found when I changed my content style from less like, you know, like I used to post a lot of like bikini stuff, like on holiday and that, which is absolutely great. You know, I love when girls obviously post in their holidays and their bikinis and everything, but I did find that that naturally did attract more male attention and more male following. So when I stopped posting stuff like that, my female following grew, and that is something that is just natural and just normal, and I'm really glad that I changed my content style, just because it did attract, I think, a better audience and a stronger community. And you know, my page is about fitness and health and self-love and like clothes so yeah, I feel like that was really reflected in my content. But yeah, so I think I had about 20k, but obviously I wore ONER already, so I naturally was a customer. I'd bought quite a few of their sets since they'd released. I'd posted in it, tagged them, like, you know, it wasn't the only brand I was wearing at the time, but back then they didn't work with anyone, so it wasn't like, none of us were kind of like trying to be affiliates as such, because there wasn't such thing as an affiliate yet. So obviously they reached out via email. I emailed back and was like, oh my god, really? Like, I remember crying to my mum down the phone. I was like, ONER Active want me to be an affiliate, like, you know, like they don't even have any affiliates yet. I was like, this is crazy. So yeah, I became an affiliate in 2021. That went on, you know, long term. And then I became athlete in April 2024. I signed my contract, so it's coming up to a year next month, which is wild. And yeah, it's just been amazing. Like that's a whole other story really, the athlete thing. But the athlete thing stemmed from being an affiliate. Like no one, I don't think, well, not many people anyway, go straight to athlete. Like most of the time they'll do a trial, or you'll be an affiliate first, and if your like sales are good, your community's strong, like, you know, your content's good, then they can progress you to like athlete, or they've now got ambassador. I'll probably talk about that in another video, but I will be in my next contract becoming an ambassador for ONER, which is the same tier, same level as an athlete, but they've now split it. So we've got athlete, and that's like someone who just posts gym content, and then you've got ambassador, who posts a bit of everything, so a bit of gym, a bit of lifestyle, like that kind of thing. ONER is going in a kind of direction of more lifestyle products as well, so I'm really excited about that. When I got asked if I wanted to move to ambassador, I was actually really happy about it, because I love posting like, you know, like day-to-day stuff. Like I'm wearing Mellow Soft right now with jeans and a coat. Like I love wearing ONER in so many different ways, not just in the gym. And I don't want my account to just be gym. Like I know a lot of girls maybe follow me for like lifestyle clothes inspiration, or meals, or, you know, like holiday inspo or whatever. Like it's not all about the gym for me. I've always been very strongly opinionated on that. Like I don't want to just be a gym girl. I want to be just a creator really. So yeah, you would normally progress, is what I'm trying to say, from affiliate to athlete or to ambassador, if your sales and your community and stuff are good and strong. That was always a goal of mine. Like I was exclusive with ONER before I was exclusive. Like I just said no to other brands. I've spoke about this before. Like if you genuinely want to work with one brand, like if you see yourself becoming exclusive with ONER Active or with Gymshark or whatever, then don't just work with any brand willy-nilly, like, because that's not authentic. Do you know what I mean? Like if you genuinely are a huge ONER Active fan, then I would say just wear ONER Active, just post in ONER Active, because they're going to look at your account and just see them, just see their brand. You're basically being an athlete before you're really an athlete kind of thing, or being an affiliate before you're really an affiliate. So that's like going to give them an idea of what it would look like if you were working with the brand, type of thing. So yeah, I do not regret turning down other brands, even though I missed out on money and stuff. Like I don't regret it at all, because I know that I stayed true to myself, and I think ONER Active noticed and appreciated that. And a couple months later, I had a call just to see how I was doing kind of thing with my affiliate manager and the athlete manager. And I just thought she was coming to talk about, you know, what I could do better to maybe progress in the future. And on that call, they were like, how do you feel about becoming athlete? And I was like, well, obviously I'd love to. That's a massive goal of mine. And she was like, next month. And I was like, what? Like, I did not see that coming at all, which is just another example of, if you just stay true to yourself, focus on posting good stuff, focus on interacting with the community, then it will just naturally come to you, I think. Like, you know, if you're genuine, I guess is the word. Another thing I notice a lot, and I don't think anyone really talks about this, is like engage with other people. Like I feel like it's not realized enough, but like, you know, for example, like when we join, like, you know, it's encouraged, like we follow all the other athletes, we engage with their content, you know, we support them, we like their posts and stuff, because we're a community, you know, we are like, ONER Active is a big ass community, but I feel like a lot of people that want to work with the brand are missing that. Like, yeah, tag the brand, yeah, you know, post in the brand, like, you know, comment on their stuff, but also support the people that already work with the brand, because like, for example, you might have noticed ONER Active follow only Chrissy and the athletes, like that's it. So ONER Active, when they're on Instagram, they're on their feed, it's just us and Chrissy basically, and anyone on Explore. So when they're looking at our content, because obviously they review our content, see if there's anything they want to repost or use and stuff like that, then they're going to see like other people's comments on that post and stuff. So they might click on, you know, I could basically say I was running ONER Active's Instagram, I'm on the feed, I'm seeing like Meg or Ali's post, I'm looking through the comments and stuff, seeing what people like, etc. And I might click on this girl's page and go, oh, her account's really good, I'm going to put her name forward to, you know, the affiliate manager. So just remember to support the brand as a whole, not just the ONER Active page. And also, like, there's a few girls who I know, I don't know them personally in real life, but I know them through like Instagram, and they are so lovely, so genuine. They 100% deserve to be affiliates, and I really think that this year it is going to happen for them. And they are so lovely and supportive. They're not, you know, they've got no ulterior motives. Like, they're just not that type of person. Like, they're just nice girls who love ONER, and I will put their name into a room of opportunities every chance I get. I'll mention them around the right people. I'll post their content into like the athlete group chat so that the right people see, you know, like I would put them into a room, like their name out, if I thought it was going to help them, like, because I know that they genuinely deserve to be an affiliate and they deserve the opportunities that are coming their way. Their content's great, they naturally wear and post the brand, they have lots of stuff already, like they are a consumer, and they support the other girls in the community, you know, they support all the athletes, the affiliates, like they're just genuine people, and because they are genuine, we see that, we appreciate that, so therefore we pass that on. Whereas people that, you know, maybe aren't supportive or maybe aren't very nice, or, you know, like just like you can tell they're in it for one reason kind of thing, like people notice that and people mention it. Do you know what I mean? Like, so what I'm basically trying to say is just be nice. Like, honestly, if you really want to work with a community and a brand, be nice to everyone. Like, don't pick and choose, because it's just like, that's not the type of brand ONER is. They want to work with nice people and they want to work with girls and, you know, people that support each other. So just remember, like, everyone's always talking and watching everything. So I just always think the best bet, if you want to work with a nice brand, is to be nice to everyone that is to do with the brand, that also wants to work with the brand. Like, make friends, you know? Like, you could meet up with someone in your local area who also loves ONER and make some really sick content, you know, and get it posted. Like, they're watching everything. I think people have, like, everyone just forgets that. Like, it's not like ONER just hop on Instagram once a month and go, oh yeah, we'll pick them for our affiliates. Like, they're watching every day. There's the people in there that have jobs that is like just to watch and look for new like talent basically. So always just remember, everything's being watched, and including comments as well. Like, I've seen people before comment not very nice stuff on other people's videos, but also on their Instagram it's very clear that they're obviously trying to get noticed by brands. And it's like, but just remember, like, if I'm seeing that, brands are probably seeing that as well, and they don't want to work with people that are commenting hate or nasty on other people's videos. So just remember, digital footprint is my best advice. So I did put this on my Instagram earlier and just asked if anyone had any particular questions, and there was a couple, so I thought I'd just answer them because I think they were really good actually. Someone said, do you think it's possible to work with gym related brands like supplements, gymwear, etc., even if you don't work within the setting, like being a PT, online coach or content creator? I work in healthcare and would love to continue to grow my page and work with brands that I love, but I don't know if it will happen because my life isn't solely about the gym. Really good question. I think first of all, brands don't look at what you do. Like, they're not looking at, oh, you know, what's her career? Like, you know, what does she do day to day? They're just looking at your socials page, they're looking at your engagement, they're looking at the quality of your content, and they're just looking to see if they think working with you would benefit them. It's basically, there's something called ROI, and I don't think many people have heard this term unless you're in that kind of industry or you work in like a business that works with that. But ROI is return of investment. So when a brand works with you, if you're an affiliate, you just get like a commission normally. So you get free product, which they send you or you order, and then you get normally like between 5 and 10% commission. So obviously brands just look there that what they're giving you is returning their money basically. So whether that's through your sales with your commission link, or people getting driven to their page from your page, like that type of thing. And then when you're exclusive and you have a salary and you get paid, then the ROI is even more important, because this brand needs to see that them paying you a salary, paying you commission, sending you product is worth it to them. Like if you're not making them more than they're giving you in X amount of X amount, like so say people want an ROI 3, that means you need to make them return them 3 times what they're giving and paying you. So that's really important. If you're not meeting your ROI with brands, you can just get dropped basically, or the contract comes to an end and they don't renew you. I feel like a lot of people don't know that. I feel like a lot of people think once you're in with the brand, you're in, but that's not true. Like you have to keep up your sales, you have to keep up your work, and if you do slack, then it's very easy to just fall off type of thing. But I don't think that to be noticed and to work with your favourite brands, you have to have a job in the industry. I know a lot of girls who work with ONER who still have their full-time 9 to 5 that has nothing to do with fitness or PTing or coaching or anything like that, but their content's really good. So I would focus more on, even if you post like once a week, just make that one post a week really good. Like great quality pictures, outside in nice settings, like Instagrammable kind of like vibes, and just make sure that you are tagging them and just informative stuff as well. Like you want to drive people to your page for a reason. Are they following you because they love your outfits? Are they following you because you're helping them lose body fat and giving them tips? Are they following you because they just think you're funny? Like you have to have a reason people want to follow you, or multiple reasons. But yeah, I don't think that means you could never work with your brands. I just think I'd focus on your socials and growing it. Another question was, are there monthly targets you have to meet? And obviously make every month to continue to work with the brands. I think I kind of just answered that in the ROI question, but yes, basically we do have targets, and if you don't meet them for an period of time, then like I said, your contract can just kind of come to an end when it naturally ends. So that is something that everyone, I guess, is always quite aware of and trying to make sure they are meeting their targets, because let's be honest, no one wants to be dropped by a brand. That's just not a very nice feeling. But also it's the way the world works, if you're not returning them what they're giving you, then why would they keep you? Because it's business, isn't it, at the end of the day? Like, I think we all wish it wasn't, but it is. So yeah, definitely understanding. I understand that because I have a business too, and things need to work, they need to benefit, they need to make sense to be worth it, if you know what I mean. Like when I invest in something, there has to be a reason for it. It has to do something for me, otherwise there's no point investing in it. So it's definitely something to bear in mind. Do you have to reach out to brands or wait for them first? I would say wait for them personally, especially big brands, because they're getting hundreds and thousands of DMs every day. Like, I would just wait, but that's just me. Do you need specific followers and engagement? There is no kind of quota on it. Like I said, there's people with that work with big brands that have 5,000 followers, and there's people that have 1 million. I don't think there's a kind of quota, but I think they just notice community. Do a lot of people support you? Do a lot of people comment on your stuff, reshare your stuff? It's not all about followers and views as such. It's more so I know people that have 100k followers that get better sales than someone who has 600k, because they have a stronger community, they have more genuine connections. Whereas when people go viral overnight and blow up, yeah, that's great, to look like, oh, I've got X amount of followers, but that's a lot of the time people that aren't actually going to invest in you or care about you as a community member. They have just followed you because they saw a real blow up and they thought it was funny, or you looked really good type of thing. So you want to focus on the people that have followed you for a long time, because they're the valuable followers that are going to, support you in big things in life. So I think that's really important to note. Don't think followers, think community. Does your videos need to be super good quality? Yes, I would say yes. Always just try and get good lighting. Like, you can buy a ring light now for like £15 on Amazon. I would say 100% invest in that. You know, just make the lighting better. I know I started to do better on Instagram when I got my first ring light, so I would definitely say it's worth it. When did brands start reaching out to me? Number of followers. Do I have to make daily content for them? Do I have to make daily content? So, like I said, brands started reaching out. Brands started reaching out in general when I had about like 8k, I'd say 8 to 10k. It definitely obviously got more as the followers grew. But I would say, like, again, like, I know people that work with brands that don't have 8k and work with them. So I do think it's so much more than just that. Do we have a quota? Yes. So in your contract, when you're an athlete, especially, you have like a monthly quota. So you have X amount of grid posts, X amount of YouTube videos or reels or stories and stuff. But to be honest, I find them really easy to meet because I post in ONER Active every day naturally. Like, every day when I post, I'm wearing something ONER Active pretty much. All my gym videos and content I'm wearing ONER, like, so I do not find that hard at all. ESN, I just try and work it into my food content and post on my stories and stuff. So yeah, but this is the other thing. Like, if you naturally like a brand, it won't feel like you're trying to meet a quota. Like, you will just want to post it anyway. That's how you always can tell when someone's not genuine, where they have to make a real effort to post in something or to like do a story about it, and it'll feel really weird and unnatural. Whereas when it's not unnatural and it's genuine, you'll just be like, oh, there's Lily posting ESN again because she uses that every day. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I always think stay authentic with yourself. But yeah, I think moral of the video is stay true to yourself, post good quality content, support other creators in the industry or working with the brand that you want to work with. Like, you'll notice everyone that works with Gymshark comments on each other's stuff. Everyone that works with ONER comments on each other's stuff. Everyone that works with Able comments on each other's stuff. It's just a thing in the industry. Like, you just support the people that are in your community, you know? So yeah, don't sleep on that. I feel like people forget, like, it's just noticed. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's girls that I follow or I see commenting and supporting on all like the ONER Active athletes' photos, and I think that is literally one of the best things you can do. Like, you're doing it right, because like I said, ONER follow all the athletes, and then they see all the comments, and then they see the names. So it's very, you know, kind of simple to do. Another simple step that I feel like a lot of people miss out on, because everyone's so focused on tagging ONER or whatever brand you want to work with, and, you know, like tagging them in their stories and posts and stuff, but they get millions of tags. Like, think how many they have to go through or miss. Whereas things like comments and stuff, like, you'll notice on ONER's page as well, they make the effort to reply to almost all comments. Like, there's someone sat doing that, you know? So the same names that come up are going to be, like, going in there. And then we're going to start, you know, like, getting a conversation about it. Do you know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. But yeah, be authentic, post in the stuff, like, do try on hauls, you know, maybe even make a YouTube haul. Like, you know, just invest in the brand that you want to invest in you. Because at the end of the day, so many people will say to me, oh my god, like, your ONER Active wardrobe is ridiculous. And it's like, a lot of that, yes, I have been very, very, very blessed to have been gifted and sent because I work with them and it's part of my job. But a lot of that I also paid for. Like, I have no regrets. I will happily spend my money on ONER Active any day of the week. I love their stuff. I think it's so worth it. I literally did multiple orders last week. I don't regret it at all. Like, it's just my favourite brand. So, you know, if you genuinely love a brand, you'll invest in them anyway. And then when they're ready, they'll invest in you. And then it will feel right, you know? So yeah. Love you loads. I hope this has been helpful. If you've got any other questions, drop them down below. But I think, yeah, just be real. Be real. Be authentic. And just, you know, the right time will come. Focus on growing your socials. Focus on growing your community. Post good quality content. Go on Explore and see what's on there right now. I think everyone... I always forget to do that. I need to do that more because, like, Explore push a lot of the same type of things. Like, you know, so if you look on there and you see a photo and you think, oh, I could post a similar photo to that kind of style, then I feel like that's a good way to kind of like do some market research and try it out. But get like a style of content that you like. Do you know what I mean? I love posting outfit selfies. I post them on my story every morning. Post them on the grid all the time. I like filming a workout video every now and then. I like doing swipe posts of photo dumps with like outfit inspiration. Like, you know, I found what I like, and I feel like your followers, they want to see what you like rather than what maybe everyone else is posting, kind of thing. So yeah, just be you, and the right brands will know that, they'll love that, and they'll want to work with you.